me to go over the outline with you and the information that I sent them. Because they just want to ask
They
you.
already have that, or?
Yeah, they do. I've given them copies of that, and they get a chance to look it over hopefully, and they'll either stick to that, or they'll, when they come in, they'll make sure they ask you like what areas of questions they can go into, so they don't ask you questions you don't know the answers to. Because they just want to be a catalyst to get the right information out there. They're not here to grill you.
That public service announcement.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to tell you about. It looks great. It's 30 seconds. So we can either play, usually what we do is we like to at least establish you, like introduce you who you are and say why you're here. You maybe talk for a few minutes and then they'll say, let's take a look at this tape maybe. And then we can play that. Or we could do it before we introduce you.
Okay, is there any chance of us getting it heard?
Oh, like regularly on the air? Yeah, I can probably work something out with that. As a service. So, okay, but let's play on the show too.
Okay.
That's, it shows them kind of what you're all about. So I'll talk that over with Pam and Michelle, but I think it will probably play about 2 minutes into your segment.
Okay.
So, and they'll introduce it. They'll say, now let's look at the tape.
All right.
So, okay, I'll be back in.
Thank you.
This is my Emmy day, I guess.
And it was almost a catastrophe.
Take it back to grandmother's day.
We cut our open, not with you guys, but we do like just the host do the music game and stuff at the evening. If you want to watch from the master control, you can see what I do for the second part.
You go,
I'm the master controller, I run the tapes and stuff.
okay, how,
You can see it right now, and then when it's,
I think we wanted, okay, at what point do we go?
I'll show you.
And will you take it, or
Yeah, but
we just want
you
it
can-
half, or
you can either
go?
So Sarah's grandmother will know who Brian is too. So here is Sarah showing us the master control here. Her program could be starting at
One of the
8:30.
edit segments are going to play. And I have to make sure that this part's going to work. We have major part problems. But makes it through once now, it should be all right.
Is this what's on now, the
That's what's
aerobic?
on now. Look at that, San
Aerobics,
Francisco.
but here are all the cameras and what are possible.
And we recut the open. So you might want to sit in there and watch the show. And then when the show's over, I'll come get you and you can stand back here and watch me change tapes for the second time around.
After this, yeah.
And I have to get the credits going.
Money.
Let's walk into this room and see what's here. This is where they do the evening news.
Continue doing them. And make sure that you bring that heart rate down by walking around a little because we come back. And we don't want to go away. And as we do that, unless you figure out the question of the day, twist it out.
For second ambulance while that one is out, or to assist that crew, then our second ambulance is dispatched with volunteers.
And you're not part of the fire department? I mean, most towns do, they
We're,
have it?
right,
Do you
we're
have
kind
it?
of unique in that the fire department and the emergency medical services are kind of departmentalized or split.
We're governed by the same person.
We're waiting for 8 o'clock here when the show will be on. They're still doing the pre-interviews. Michelle is now here, that's Sarah's roommate.
But I'll feel it. I'll let you go about 7 minutes into at least. They have a 30-second PSA, which is good, and maybe after you establish who they are a little bit, you can say, let's play the tape.
Okay.
But let's do it before the commercial.
Before the commercial? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have it ready.
Yeah,
to
so
go
you
for the commercial.
don't have to rush.
Okay. Don't be nervous, this won't go on the air.
This is the best part of it.
Right.
This is the warm-up.
Right. Our cardiac situations where we got saves
Right.
just a couple of weeks ago, which I think is really highlight that.
Were you, either one of you on it?
Tim was on one, I was out of town.
All right.
I was working for one and I was at.
You were both, okay. So Tim will probably handle most of the conversation on that. We had to drag some information.
Yeah, if you had this, staffing and set up like you've got now, it's been a matter of a few years.
The full-time people started here.
So it's really a relatively new service to them.
And volunteers.
I guess, there's so much hype about it. I know, it just seemed to go on
It was
and
a
on
long
and
one,
on.
wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Bob Costas sitting around, and they were showing all the clips of their shows, old shows.
Okay.
That was totally.
I have to see if one is available. Why is she at 4 so
Huh?
Is she at 4 so late?
Sandy were like cheers.
I'm
One
not
more
sure
time,
she's
one
got-
more minute.
Our mic's not on, Brett. Sorry.
Good morning, I'm Michelle Fiore.
And I'm Pam Nelson, inviting you to stay with us next for Fox Valley Today. Next week is National Emergency Medical Services Week, and we'll be talking with members of the Bristol Kendall EMS and talking about the services that they provide. And we'll find out if you are ready for a medical emergency.
I don't think anybody's ever ready for an emergency like that. We'll also be showing you Yorkville's International Day. Let's do this.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Right. And have you got big plans for the weekend?
Well, no.
Not really.
Get my hair done tonight.
There you go.
That's about it.
Something to look forward to. And I guess the temperatures are going to be rising again, and we're
That's
going to
right.
see some more spring-like weather.
Finally.
Mhm.
We can all use some of that.
Right, we're ready for that. We got an exciting show ahead, so we'll get to the news now with Michelle.
Well, a nice warm weekend is in the forecast for the Fox Valley. I'll have more coming up. But first, Aurora police say that 3 city homes were struck by gunfire in separate incidents yesterday. Early yesterday morning, police say Sandro Casto, the clerk, the assailants made off with a reported $30 in cash. The clerk was uninjured, police say, and investigation in that is continuing. Well, we're expecting a beautiful day in the Fox Valley. The forecast is calling for sunny skies, warmer conditions. The high today, 68. Tonight, fair cooler, low down to 40. And tomorrow, we can look for partly sunny skies, warmer. The high, 70 to 70.
Yes?
Yeah. Either one.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, just gonna step 1 on the slide shot. I'll explain to you, we got 4 minutes here.
This is Yorkville International Day showing now on the monitor, and this is Pearl Brown DeVries' school.
I imagine it's pretty tough sometimes trying to get information out of people who are concerned about what's going on with their family member.
Even when it's chaos, we have to act like we're on top of it.
Right. Well, that helps calm them down, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah, when we ask a question, either of you can jump in.
That wouldn't be a problem, would it?
Respond. And like I mentioned, if you want to add something to what's being said, just jump in.
How's that look on 1? How about that? Okay. Sorry, back on 2.
Used to be called violent, or student.
mics are up.
What a great idea to introduce the kids to different customs and dress from other nations, because it's so important to learn about these things.
Especially when they're young.
Now, as we mentioned, next week is National Emergency Medical Services Week, and joining us now are members of the Bristol Kendall Emergency Medical Services, and we have with us Captain Tim Fairfield and Chaplain Pat Wilmert. Nice to have you with us today.
Thank you. Here.
Now, you've got lots of special events planned for next week during this special week, but maybe first we can learn a little bit about your departments. You can tell us a little bit about the background of the department.
Well, they started about 10 years ago. Up until last year, it was run by all volunteers. June of last year, we started with the first full-time people with paramedics. That's been working well with the volunteers. Volunteers have used a lot to assist the paramedics.
But you are staffed around the clock by your full-time people.
Right, they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's quite interesting for them.
And a lot of them, they're most of them are volunteers. And tell us about the volunteers. Are they, is it a good idea if you want to become a fireman, a paid fireman, I should say, that you start out as a volunteer for a district and then move your way up?
I think it was. I mean, that's where I started out. It gives you a lot more experience. It gives you some background in it, so you actually see what you're getting into before you get into it.
Now, Bristol Kendall District, but you are kind of separate and apart from the fire department part of it? Is that correct?
Yeah. We're governed by the same trustees, but we're completely separate from the fire department, which is unique in our own department, and it's worked well.
Yeah, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the geographic area that you cover. It's quite a big area. Now, also, during these special events, will people be able to get a tour of your facilities?
Yes, the building will be open. What are the times?
8 to 5, I believe, or anytime we're there during EMS week, it's going to be open. Like they're going to open everything up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then before the activities end at night.
You were talking earlier about some of the training that you folks are certified in different areas and different skill levels. And it's a tremendous amount of time that these volunteers are putting in to be trained. So I think it is important for the public to come out and meet your folks.
And we enjoy meeting the public. For the intermediate, or for the EMTA, their training is 120 hours. They have to spend so many hours in the emergency room, and then continuing education every month. The intermediate level is, I believe.
We'll see you again tomorrow.
That's it. We just sit and talk now under Freddy's role.
Well, Tim,
Yeah, I don't think it is.
we get more than enough.
God, no book here.
We tried to keep this under the wraps until there was a lot of fire.
No, we didn't get to talk about that. But we'll push it.
This is the first year that we're really pushing it at a national level.
Yeah, for a whole week. I know from time to time you have different demonstrations and things like that.
Well, with the rise in interest with 911 and rescue and all of
All these shows that
the
we have on
shows,
TV, yeah.
I'm kind of tired of them myself.
But you know what, you're gonna see more and more of them because they're really low budget to do, you know,
Oh,
and people,
yeah,
they really keep
honestly,
people's
oh, yeah.
attention, you know.
Mhm. And I think it's been shown that because people view those, they see proper
Get clear.
Or at least they know what to do, you know, I mean, sometimes people have thought through what to do in a situation and they don't know what to do.
Very good.
Thanks a lot.
I hope you have a good
And come
weekend.
visit us
Yeah.
this week.
yeah.
Especially during the helicopter.
Right,
You'll love it.
yeah. Well, you know, I imagine your equipment has really changed too in the last few years.
So last
We have one on Sunday and one on
at
Saturday.
an intermediate level for about 2 years, so we had the majority of the equipment, but last year we took a big jump in
Are you on radio right now?
drug box, all sorts of stuff like that.
Well, I just know,
Well,
like
would you
our
like to
camera
use some of
equipment
this
and that
for
sort of
my use
thing, how much
tonight?
it's come down in price and stuff, and I imagine your
Oh, yeah. There's
technical
public,
equipment is probably the same thing.
acknowledgement,
There's more.
Yeah, I'll probably write something up, maybe they might even.
Well, and our stuff is so much more user-friendly than it used to be.
Which would be good too, if
Imagine
it
it's
does
a year or two,
continue to
too.
put it before them. People are really interested in it.
What day are you having the dummies?
The dummies is on Saturday.
Next Saturday or
1 to
tomorrow?
4.
The
No,
29th.
29th.
If I can, because of my schedule, maybe it'd be a fun thing to come and take some
Okay.
footage of.
And,
But you know, too, if, they're having another, let's see, the one helicopter thing is Sunday, and then the other
Okay.
one is, what was the other?
Next Saturday.
Saturday, the 29th, after the dummies,
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Loyola Chapel.
okay, the same day.
Yes.
That might be a good deal. I'll look
1:30
over
and
the thing,
3:30.
give you a call. Here's your tape, it's not rewound, but it's on there. So, thank you very much for
Thank
coming.
you.
And give me a copy of anything.
And it's on tonight at 6:30 and 10:30.
Okay.
And in California, the grandmothers will see it.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Very good, Michelle. I'm impressed.
This is where I sit during the live part of the show. I sit in this chair and I run the switcher. What we have here is all of our cameras, and you're about to watch me redo the open, because we do that for the 6:30 show. And I can punch up what camera I want, what Pam's putting her lipstick on, and then I go down and there it is. Or I hit switch and there it is. I can go back and forth for whichever camera I want. Yeah, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and I'll.
And they don't have to smile right now, do they?
Okay, camera 2. Okay, countdown to ideas rolling. IDs rolling.
Good evening, I'm Michelle Fiore, and I'm Pam inviting you to stay with us next for Fox Valley Today. Our guests today are Captain Tim Fairfield and Chaplain Pat Bloomer from the Bristol Kendall Emergency Medical Services. We'll be talking with them. And next week is National Emergency Medical Services Week. They have some special seminars planned throughout the week, and we'll be talking with them about being prepared for medical emergency. We'll also hear about Yorkville's International Day. Stay with us.
Clear?
Did they just do that now
Yep.
for the evening?
They're in there doing it right now.
Okay.
And we're recording it, but we're not playing it.
That monitor on top shows what's actually on TV right now at the
Okay,
station.
mic's going up. And
Sarah's redoing this for an evening broadcast.
Thanks for joining us on Fox Valley today on Friday, TGIF. I always have to say that. Any big plans for the weekend? No, not really. I'm just going to get my hair cut tonight, and that's about it. Right. I guess the warmer spring temperatures are going to be coming down.
We're waiting for
That's
us.
serious, yes.
This is what we heard before.
No, they're talking about the same thing, but they're actually in there doing it right
So it
now.
was so high.
Yeah.
One and out, I don't know how many millions probably. I was very disappointed.
Like when a
to tell you the
certain
truth.
bumper, there it is.
I've heard that,
I clicked this and then I had it frozen.
we watched
So I
for,
can hit
you
stop,
know,
and
over
it's
an hour
still
and a half, and, no, I did not, I had heard that he was going to be
Then my
on.
camera
I did
operator
hear this
takes
morning,
off because he's
yesterday,
the
wherever he
sports director,
was,
so I do the rest of the show without
Texas,
him.
but I'm not sure.
I mean, just for this.
Created kind of a problem at the airport. No planes could land because this airport, this plane was parked in a certain area of the airport. And apparently there was a hairstylist on board giving him a haircut, a $200 haircut, they said. And in the meantime, they're holding up flights, you know, other passenger planes cannot land because the president's getting a haircut on the airplane.
I listen to make sure they don't say anything
So,
wrong, sometimes they do.
I don't know.
Well, between him and
What do you do if they do say something
Hillary,
wrong?
stop it, because it's this part's not live.
Oh, so you could redo it.
goes. Well, coming up now, we're going to be hearing about if you're ready for a medical emergency, which we all know none of us are. And we'll find out, maybe some tips on what to do to prepare for that.
Right, and the Bristol Kendall Emergency Medical Services has lots of seminars planned for next week during the special National Week. And so we'll tell you about those. Maybe you'll want to take part in some of those and get some information about being prepared. It certainly helps.
That's right. They have a helicopter flying in one day from Maryland.
That studio down the hall is where we were earlier.
Drive. So those are some of the events here.
We're gonna do our promos next while this is rolling. Well, okay, just a second. Now these play all day long, what we're going to record right now, and they tell people what's on the show and to watch, and I write these. And I have to yell because we don't have a headset at this point because Brett's not in there. Okay, ready? Coming up?
Hi, I'm Michelle Fiore.
And I'm Pam Nelson. Join us tonight at 6:30 on Fox Valley Today. Pat Wilmert and Tim Fairfield of the Bristol Kendall EMS will invite you to next week's informational seminar of speakers and workshops on emergency services. And we'll take a glance at the International Day at Circle Center School.
And on Monday, we'll continue our weekly series on fitness and health, and then we'll have the Fox Valley YMCA here to talk about their golf outing.
Join us tonight at 6:30 on Fox Valley Today.
Here on TV 30, Fox Valley's TV station.
I always do better the second time. Okay, coming up?
Hi, I'm Michelle Fiore.
And I'm Pam Nelson. Join us tonight at 10:30 on Fox Valley Today. Pat Wilmert and Tim Fairfield of Bristol Kendall EMS will invite you to next week's informational seminar of speakers and workshops on emergency services. And we'll take a glance at the International Day at Circle Center School.
And on Monday, we'll continue our weekly series on fitness and health, and then we'll have the Fox Valley YMCA.
Okay, we're done. I have to cue up all my pages, but I'll
You learning a lot, Dave?
Yeah. Seeing how all the equipment works and what Sarah does.
It is interesting, isn't it? Yes.
This is the newsroom.
It's informational spring. See, we're just playing around with
Oh,
everything.
in other words, they have it all there.
Here's
So
Dave
so I
on the
was gonna
set.
say-
Dave, can you read the prompter? Come on.
Join us tonight, 10 o'clock at Fox Valley Today, here on TV 30, the Fox Valley's TV station.
And ended. So it's rolling still. So you're already.
That's very nice.
So you
Yeah, they
know
can watch,
exactly
and
what
there's a
time
pop-up
it
there
is.
too,
Oh,
and that's why
okay.
Brent always gives them 2 minutes. And there's that's what they see
And-
themselves on.
And you can,
We should have our own file computer, so I. Yes, they sit at. Just like, what's that television show?
oh, yes.
Oh, we all use everything. Yeah, everybody sits everywhere. You have one over here? Lights? This is our editing suite. It's very, it's not that advanced, but it works well for us for news and for our segments. We have the toaster, which many people have, and our editing.
You guys been doing play-by-play? I mean,
And
power
put
play tomorrow or not?
like my raw footage, things I go shoot in here, and then I record it onto a new tape, my nice clean version out
You know
there.
what party you're gonna be using?
And he's got that in mind, so I don't want to touch anything because he's recording bars, I think. But this is like a switcher, you can have all kinds of different effects on there. She can do things fine, you know.
Is this where you come at night when you edit?
At nighttime, usually I come in around 10 o'clock and I edit till 1 in the morning, or I'll come back after 5 and edit till 7 and then go home. But usually I'm shooting from 1:30 till like 7 or 8. I eat dinner, and then by that time it's 8 o'clock or 9, and then I come back and I'm here till 1:30 in the morning.
Aren't you afraid to go home alone at night?
Yeah. So then I'm always scared when I go to my car. I look around and there's no one there and it's snowing.
I don't know, I
Gotta do transmitter room.
Wow. This is the transmitter room? Okay.
But this is where we, let's put it this way, this is where I solder cables and stuff to get ready for my sports shoots and stuff. We do our technical stuff.
This is Sarah's car in Plainview, Illinois. I'm at her front door here. This is what she sees when she comes out in the morning. It's a cornfield, farm there.
Okay, you want
Hi. Dave, do you live here?
No, I'm just a visitor from San Pedro,
Can I help
visiting
you?
my daughter. This is
Well,
my
hello,
daughter, Sarah
Sarah.
Churness,
Nice to meet you.
producer of TV 30.
That's right.
May I come in? Will you
Please
show me
come
your
on in.
apartment, please?
Okay,
I'm
come
ready to
on
go.
in.
I'm all packed
And
and
see,
you're not even in the house yet.
See the home where Sarah and Michelle live.
Everything's mine except for her room.
Good.
Not that that means
Let me
anything. It
just-
just means she just moved in and my apartment's still intact. Although
Well, that's a
it's
beautiful
changing.
clock, Sarah. Where did you
I
get
got
that?
that at a garage sale for free.
Wow,
That
that's a
right now
good
is not working.
price.
It does work. You just gotta get it going again.
Uh-huh. There's your couch. I like that.
Things are a little messed up because we're at the end of our weekend now.
We're at the end of the week. It was really nice when Dave and I came, but we messed it up a little bit. This is her kitchen.
Nice spacious kitchen, dining room area, where we've had morning coffee 2 days in a row.
And I'll go down the hallway here.
Shall I give a tour?
Yes, why don't you go
Why don't
ahead
you
of me,
follow me? I'll
Sarah?
talk about my kitchen
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
You're on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is my kitchen, and the curtains are closed right now because my roommate, I don't know, she hides. She likes the curtains closed, but I have pretty flowers on here. You can
Mhm.
see. I got like flowers
Oh,
growing.
those are pretty.
Nice things there. Anyway, my dishes are usually done. I got that microwave for like $20 on the Trading
Wow.
Post, which is my radio sale.
Wow.
So this is a functional kitchen with a table with a leaf, and I bought that. You can follow me down the bedroom.
And there's your telephone.
Yeah. This is my hallway, and I have art from Walmart, and I really like my art. And we can come in my room. Now remember that it's dirty because it's the end of the weekend, but this is my bed. It's a water bed, but it's pretty firm and comfortable. And if you want to walk all the way in, I have nice, those remind me of California because they're like my oceans, my whales. And I'm consolidating right now. I used to have an office in the other bedroom, but now I have a roommate, so I've got a big corner of my junk, my videotapes that I haven't figured out what to do with yet.
There's your beautiful closet that Grandma Wanda had written about.
Oh, that was nice.
Yes,
Wow.
that very
I've gotta
nice.
be
She thought you
organized
were
with
very
clothing,
neat,
'cause
very organized.
People see me on TV, and I gotta look
And
good.
then this
There's your
other
shoes.
piece for
Yeah,
$20
where go? There.
dresser
Okay.
set, or like a hutch almost. Dresser, vanity.
Yeah, we're doing a video. This was $20.
We're on
and I
camera
got
right
my,
now.
Why don't you come in, Michelle? We'd like to get you here.
Oh no.
Yes,
You guys are
This is
camera
the
happy,
whole
like,
host.
we are
This is the whole
camera
host of
my
it.
mom goes everywhere with her camera.
That's
terrible.
Michelle.
She's my roommate.
That's a really nice one. That's
Yeah.
What would the weather be like today?
California, probably a lot nicer in here.
So anyway, this whole
That's a
set
nice
I got for like
that.
$300 at a garage sale, but this was new and it was $20, just the mirror and the hutch
I
part.
Not a
like
light?
that.
No, they're all right.
We're fine.
So that's my room.
I like the way you have your sweaters down here. That's impressive.
I like it. Shirt. Stubby
Mhm.
hers. It's cute.
What?
Okay. And here is
Well,
the bathroom.
And
You turn the light
I had
on.
nothing in here when I moved in, and I bought my shower
Wow.
curtain and my pink matching stuff, and it was all very
I
inexpensive.
like your little grill.
Yeah, I try and surround myself with like inspirational, artistic
Mm-hmm.
achievement, trying hard to succeed things.
It is
And
cute.
here's Vivian.
And I have to have a clock, so I'm not late for work.
Hi.
busy, Joyce?
Not really. I barely use it once hour, but this afternoon been pretty day.
This is where we have lunch and things.
Doesn't look like it's on. Oh, there you're going.
It's on
It may not be in.
Hade julen tid av Jesus född. Där lyser stjärnan som en sol och ängeln som sa söt. I am so glad it's Christmas Eve, the night of Jesus' birth. Then like the sun the stars shone forth, and angels sang on earth.
Never heard this song before,
The
Dave.
This is good.
The little child in Bethlehem, he was of shining indeed, for he came down from heaven above to help a world in need. I am so glad on Christmas Eve, His praises then I sing. He opens then for every child the palace of the King. Now Norwegian, everybody. Yea, so glad en julen kväll, tid daler Jesus född. Där lyser stjärnan som en sol, och änglar som sa söt.
One more time.
One more time in Norwegian.
What number was that?
It's on
26.
26.
My grandpa used to sing that every Christmas Eve.
That's the most famous. We two kings of Orient are smoking on a loaded cigar. I'm the king of Orient are smoking on a loaded cigar.
Church, the one she went to as a child. Hi Dave, where are you going?
Well, we're at Spring Creek Lutheran Church. We're about to go to church. Mrs. Bird.
Now I'm standing at the front looking toward the back of the church.
Unless it could be one of these.
Can you tell me about this organ, Dave?
Yeah, this is an organ. It's where it's sat. There's various sorts of organs here, but Leona was the organist here for 20 or 25 years. That is my aunt. Model?
Okay, yes. Marion and Dave used to play preacher at that pulpit.
Sure. You're looking mighty cute. You're looking mighty cute. Yes, you are. What a cute dude.
Hi, Jeannie. Can you talk to me? Yes. Your mommy